Today on the channel, rabbits in space with Usagi Yojimbo from NECA Toys.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Usagi Yojimbo NECA unboxing and review, and this time in space. But for all your Usagi Yojimbo needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. But whoa, stop the clock. I saved 25% on this one as they had a huge sale over the Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you took advantage of that sale as I did. And I finally played a little long game, picked this one up at 25% off. Got to get a deal. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. Without further ado, let's see what our favorite rabbit is up to in space this time. Yes, we just recently unboxed the samurai version. Now we're headed to space with Space Usagi Yojimbo. Looking very interesting in the packaging here. Of course, black and white. We're seeing that a lot with the Usagi Yojimbos here. Not sure if we got anything beyond this. Are we going to get more Usagis? I guess we'll stay tuned to that. Of course, we got that big box set Once Upon a Time. I never unboxed that one. Maybe I should. We'll see what happens. But good packaging design, of course. We think of him from Ninja Turtles, or I guess I should say I think of him from Ninja Turtles. But he's got his own stories. He's got his own roadmap, his own comics. And this is not Turtles branded in any way. So make note of that as well. There he is on the side looking good. And there he is on the side looking even better. And then on the back, a couple of glamour shots along the way. Space Adventure Usagi Yojimbo. Sometimes rabbits go to space. It's and not very well talked about, I've always felt, but it does happen from time to time. Even has his own rabbit spaceship right there. How about that? See you later. Goodbye. And holy plastic prison. Twist ties for days. Going to take him offline. Get him out of the package. We'll be back talking all things space, the final frontier. All right, time for rabbits in space. And let's start off with the accessories. Let's start with these hands. We got two splayed out hands ready to go. We got two gripping hands here, of course, for his knives and swords, I guess. And we got two trigger hands because Usagi Yojimbo not just going to get you with the blade. He knows the way of the blade, but he also knows the pistol. He's going to shoot you if you get in his way. So we do got that going on. And I guess speaking of the weapons here, you got a nice silver blaster. I like the effect and the look of this one here. A lot of times you get that NECA toony feel, which is all right, but kind of wears out its welcome every once in a while. This is nice. This is a nice change of pace. I could have seen them doing it just like the cartoon. It's a little bit smoother. I like the gray color on this. A nice big blaster. And then we got his hair dryer. Of course, those floppy ears, you got to hair dry those off. It could be a blaster. It could be a hair dryer. It could be a choose your own adventure. Looking good in the weapons department there. And then he's got a nice blade here, like he's a member of the Predator gang right here, ready to go through the jungle hunting the Predator. But he's got that going on, that same silver color we saw on the blaster. We do have that there, but it looks really nice. No issues with that either. Then we get down to his sword. Now we're going to call it a sword. It's a little small sword, but he does have this. And you do got the effect piece that layers in and slides right over the top. Gives it a little bit of extra pizzazz here. Now we've seen this one in the past. Got to get the most out of your molds. And actually, I think we've also, no, this is different. I was gonna say, I think we saw that little knife, but I don't think we have. So a little bit different here. This is one we've seen in the past, but looks good, works for Usagi. And when I think of Usagi in my head, he always has a sword of some kind. That's me, once again, personally there. But we do get his little dinosaur friend, this time like a space robot edition. So cool to see this one here, like a little brontosaurus or something. No articulation, anything like that. But once again, that same silver and black attack we saw on some of the weapons. Always nice to see that along the way. Looking pretty good, if you ask me. But now we're going to dive into Usagi Yojimbo. And man, oh man, he's looking good. And this time he's looking good in space. Now, we do got the little astronaut helmet here. It looks like a big globe. But I will be using this on him for sure. You slide this over the head. The ears, of course, removable on these. You could choose your own ear adventure, too. And you put those in through the top so the ears will stick out. A nice little piece of business there. But gives him a little bit more space feel to me, personally, here. But now we're diving into Usagi Yojimbo. And we'll start with the first head right out of the package. This is that determined look. We've seen this guy before. He's got a little perturbed face going there. He's got one eyebrow up, looking very good. Got white and black, as black and white edition, obviously. And then you got the ears at the top. And once again, these ears are removable, so they just twist on out if you want to remove those. With the big floppy ears up in the air, looking good. This is how I think of his bunny ears for sure, but definitely looking nice in the head department here. The second head, a little bit different here, a little bit angrier, of course. Got those teeth showing. If you've ever been bitten by a rabbit, it's not a pleasant experience, let me tell you. He's got the one eyebrow up as well going on. Ears flop down. You could mix and match and switch the ears depending on which ear you want on which side of the head. Choose your own adventure, as we always do say. Looking pretty good, though. Both these you can't go wrong with. Just depends. You like the mouth open, mouth closed. I did mouth open with the teeth showing on the Samurai Edition. I'll probably keep this one on here, make him as different as possible. I'm a broken record at this point here. Now, he does come with 2 fists of fury out of the package. He's ready for those punches and bunches in space, kind of like this. They come at you in slow motion as they punch through you. That's what happens in space, of course. I just reenacted it for you. Now, articulation, head removable back and forth, side to side. Ears back and forth, side to side, removable as well. Hands removable, of course, on the Fist of Fury if you want to. Arms going to go all the way around. The shoulder guards up here do move out of the way for you. That's nice to see. You do get a bicep cut. Double jointed pinned elbows on this one here. You do get waist articulation, a little hula hoop up there. You do get a little bit of bunny rabbit splits, of course. Leg goes up for the kick to the groin, I guess we'll call it. Double jointed pinless knees, extremely tight. Gonna have to heat this guy up a little bit. And then you do get some boot movement. He does got these big old space boots here because why wouldn't you? You're going to space. You better have some big old space boots ready to go. Man, these legs very tight. I'm going to have to heat up these legs, no doubt about it on him. Very stiff in the knee, especially the right leg. As we always say, your mileage may vary. He does get a little box on the back, and everybody loves a little tight box. And he's got one right back here for us. Got a couple of blades there. It almost looks like it's like a suit that he can fly through the air with or something. But it does look good. It is not removable. So for those keeping track at home, he does got a very space suit going on here. Looks like something out of like Flash Gordon or something. Obviously, all in the black and white attack as we're used to with these figures. Wondering, does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using discount code Kyle to save 10%? Ooh, it's tight. That rabbit's tight. But guess what? He fits. He will fit on there. But I do got to move these, the ankles and the knees. I'm going to have to heat those up. They are very, very stiff, kind of off to the side. Going to have to move those around a little bit. Not the end of the world as long as it takes, and it usually does. But not a bad piece of business. I guess it comes down to how do you prepare or how do you prefer? How do you prepare them? That is one thing. I like my rabbits in a good stew. I don't know about you guys, but how do you prefer your Usagi? Do you like him as a samurai? Do you like him in space? How do you prefer it? Be interested to hear your comments in the comments down below. Personally, I think I like the space version better. I don't know. When I think of him more as a samurai, of course, but for some reason, this one I like a little bit better. I don't know, fun in space with Usagi. Something about rabbits in space just speaks to me. I don't know why, but it does. But I like this one just a hair better, no pun intended, on this one here. But what say you guys and gals? Where do you like your Usagi Yojimbo? Or do you like him in color? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell. You guys know the drill by now. Check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon for early access to both channels' videos, my brand new podcast, you name it, it's all over there. And it is truly your best way to support the channel. Of course, Kyle Peterson Show, wherever podcasts are found. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. So for Space Usagi, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?